I love that it's infinitely scalable. I love that anybody can do it. I love the family, the tribe, the community. I love that for every one exercise you can't do, there's 10 more that you can, and that anybody can CrossFit and anybody can do functional fitness. And the environment is such an accepting and warm environment that you just feel incredibly supported and encouraged throughout the process. That's been my experience.
I love doing it. There are people in our class, our senior fit class at this gym she's 81, and the rest of us are probably in our 60s and 70s, and we're all in there together.
It's just as nice to work out with people who are my age, people who understand me, people who I have either been growing in my faith with or just people that I know. Just that community and the support that you get from somebody holding you accountable while you're doing the workout.
At my age, I work out to be functional. And so as we get older, we start appreciating more that you lose some of that functionality. So the mobility is a big piece for me.
Realistically, we may think that we all have nothing in common or we're not all at the same level, when really, at the core of it, we really are all there for the same reasons.
Exercising with people is the best type of fitness, and it'll bond you closer with the people that matter to you or people that you're growing in a relationship with. You get the experience of getting pushed with another person there instead of, when you're doing a workout by yourself, you could say like, nah, I don't need to do another rep. I don't need to run that rest of the race, You get to have that accountability between you and your partner.
You have to be humble. If you're not, it will do it for you. It definitely forces us to understand we have lots of weaknesses within the realms of fitness.
I know for me personally, I sat and watched probably, a half a dozen times a class happen and not join in because I had an injury. I had a doctor that told me that's not good for you, or that inner voice of, well, you're not like that top athlete, that probably isn't the direction you should go. And I think once I had kids, that was a huge motivator to step out of my comfort zone and not only do it for myself, but to do it for them. I was very much drawn to the fact that my kids would not only be with me, but would be watching me during that journey and be inspired by me. And now we get to do it together.
The minute you walk in the door, it doesn't matter what your age, your gender, your financial status, what you do for a living, whether you have kids, whether you don't have kids. When you walk through the doors of the gym, you are an athlete. And that creates the glue that helps to develop that tribe and that community environment.
It doesn't matter what issues you may think you have, be those physical, be those emotional, whatever they may be. The process is really good at meeting you where you're at.
This is for everybody. It's not as hard as it looks. You can scale things down, you can scale things up. And I've learned to do it at my age, and I've been humbled by doing it, going out too hard and being drawn back. Yeah, it's for everybody.
If you as a person are struggling with something, it's nice to have someone else with you there. And it's accepting because even if someone else is better at something than you are, maybe they can do more push-ups or more pull-ups, It'll test you as yourself. You can say, well, if they can do it, I can do it.
CrossFit, functional fitness, has definitely deepened the spiritual side of my journey. It's taught me that I'm stronger than I thought, but I'm also weaker than I thought. And that's okay. And that there's always room for growth and improvement. And that creates an environment for me personally to feel closer to the Lord. And I want to impart that on others.